Great start. Oy vey. Okay. $18 drivers tonight.
Aye. Telemetry and lap details. And the track map. That's you. Right.
So everyone's
Aye, it is one of my favourite tracks. This course.
Captain T-List has a
course. This course.
indeed.
I swear out. People on one person on mediums. Aiden. Maybe he's just getting a feel for the car, feel for the settings, because it is no assists in this league, full cockpit view, and a fully international league.
Captain Tina's just gone flying off already. It started at turn, so that's not going to start. And we'll see Toby gone straight through to down the first DRS straight.
People on their out laps, so there might be a bit of argy-bargy.
.28 fourths for Toby through sector.
Yeah, I am currently Chris Sniper, I think.
Mr. Creco has retired.
Yellow flag sector 1 and 2.
And the nice fast pace through.
Collision because there's no ghosting, so Chris is out the race. The qualifying, sorry. Didn't see Mr. Critco in the middle of the track. The cars are still flying through, and then the yellow flags are waving.
That should really serve them right. They need to be more careful with the yellow flags. Toby comes on the final car now up the main straight. We set the first lap of the session, and we get a 1:22.4. Toby gets the first one. Switch to Diego Lengua.
Yeah, it's just who I'm on as well, so I'll go to no assists.
It's Fabio Doro sets a 1:20.6, and Crashy gets a 1:20.7 to go first and second. Diego gets a 1:22.4, and then you see Zero right behind him getting a 1:20.0. Ironically,
Let's see what no assist can do.
Gets a 1:20.5 to move second.
Very close times between the top 6 already. That's that time, and no one was 7th.
There's our boy Darlow with it.
There's Piscatello.
1:18.8 to go pole. Our boy
1:18.808.
Oh, Darlow with a 1:18.4 to go pole. That's
Piscatello's got the best time. He wins by default. As we check no assists, let's see what he can do.
Srayton Penna gets a 1:23.7. He goes 10th. JQF.
No assists goes 8th. Well, 1:22.0. 6.9. Way 6.9.
As JQF on his first race didn't really go very well from disqualified. Then his car was right in the middle of the track, causing multiple collisions and crashes. Didn't go very well at all. He goes round the final corner now. Got to try and bomb to the line. He's not going to be reaching the top 2. Probably in the middle of the pack somewhere. And he goes. He gets 8th, a 1:21.8. Ooh. As Grazzi comes across the line now, one of the 2 Xboxes, Katie Joker's gone 4th, a 1:20.3. As Grazzi goes 8th, a 1:21.3.
I'm watching Aiden because he is on the mediums and see where he can set his car on the harder compound of the tyres of the rest of the grid.
According to my screen, Aiden's in the pit somewhere.
No, Aiden's just crossing the line now.
I've no idea what's going on.
And he sets a 1:22.1.
He's managed to go 11th. I don't know what's happening there. Ollie will probably be able to see that.
Oh, Satron Penner, the founder, moves up into third place. Well, 119.461. Very nice time there from him.
The Ferrari-powered engines seem to be dominating the this season, really, with the Alfa Romeos and then the actual home base team, the Ferraris, locking up some 2 rows.
We'll sit with my captain on his outlap and see.
My captain.
My captain. Yep.
Let's hope he gets a better opening lap than he did earlier when he completely just bailed it into T1.
Yeah.
And we've had Crashy, who has crashed and retired in the middle of Sector 1. That's an interesting place he's done that. I know exactly what he's done. He's tried to drop it. Yeah, he's dropped it on the curb and spun it. Done that many times. Haas could be in the way of captaining this there, or Fabio Doro.
Oh, he's gone wide.
He's gone very, very wide. Hit the girl, but he hasn't validated this time, so see if he can recover.
Herman the German is still in the pits.
I think we've seen Frankie move. Someone's moved up there. I think Diego Lingua has gone 9th.
Yeah, top 3 is still the same. 0, 4, 5. Yeah. There's a few on the outlap. We're going. Are you on Diego? Are you, Mr. Gill?
No, I'm a captain teamless. I just thought
I
saw his. Oh, he's had to get out of the way there of the Haas. He's gone off again now. He has now invalidated his lap. Okay, this is really weird. Is telling Aiden's lap time doesn't exist because now it's been deleted.
No, Aiden's got a 122.1 still, Gilly, on my screen.
Well, he's currently sat in 16th on mine. I don't know what the hell's going on. He's in the garage.
Yeah, he's in the garage, but he's got a 122.1.
Fuck knows what the hell's going on
then. This game's just typical EA. We'll stay on board with Diego and see how he can do. Coming into the third sector.
We're seeing Katie Joker.
Oh, he's moved to the side.
Katie Joker's gone flying through.
Must be another warm-up lap, which is a bit weird because he's been using his battery. So, don't know what's gone on there, Jeffro.
I think Katie Joker's been doing the same because he's charged his battery up. He's very far behind this current time.
We will stay on board.
Although this
lap here
is crap, he gets a 120.3, so he's in 3/10 of the top 4. Who are you on with?
I'm on Diego again still.
I'm on Frankie.
He must have bailed out that lap.
Oh, Frankie 6/10 up on his previous best through Sector 1. That would put him into the top 4 at this rate if he doesn't change. Flying through the newly improved Sector 2, which we really do enjoy. And he's 1 second up now through Sector 2. He's purple second sector.
Diego has improved by 0.03.
Frankie is flying. Yellow flags in Sector 3. It's not going to affect Frankie, though.
Diego is now 0.4.
Fabio Doro's gone 4th to 119.7. I think Frankie at this rate is going to beat that because he is absolutely flying through this. Where is he going to land? Frankie, he finishes. He does go 4th. It's a 119.4. 1 second faster than his previous time.
Diego could jump to 6th here if my math is correct.
2/100ths of a second off our founder Emmanuel, who is Serenton Penner.
And Diego's going to cross the line. He goes 8th.
No, you're closer. Ooh, Piscatello. He validated. I don't know if it's...
Yellow flag sector 1 and 2 again.
It looks like there's been a collision. Darlow and one of the Aston Martins, I think Diego. I think zeroing out on a flying lap. Katie Joker's gone through with a 119.3. Fucking hell, man. Xboxer. Go on, lad. I'm liking this. Zero going through. He's 1/10 up on his previous time.
Let's see how Grazzi does.
Change his position. Needs to really pick up the pace there. as he flies through the newly improved Sector 2. No slow chicane now.
Thankfully.
Oh, it's flat
God, that
out
was
through
awful.
there. It was awful. And he's 3/10 up now. Oh, but he's binned it and he's crashed out.
And Grazzi is going to cross the line. Can he improve his time and position? He can. Grazzi moves up into 8th for 120.081.
Zero's car, they're going to have to be very careful.
Catch you later, Steve, mate.
See you later, man. Oh, there's been
Speak to
another
my
crash there. And that is Grazzi.
Grazzi.
He's binned it. He's lost his wing. And T1. Zero's car has disappeared now, so it's been taken off the course. I was working through no assist. He's obviously had to slow down. He probably recharged his battery. Get ready for a flying run with 6 minutes left in qualifying. Only 2 drivers. Oh, Darla has retired. He's done he's binned it coming out in sector 1 for sector 2. Hit the curb. So he's 4/10 up on his teammate Piscatello, who has back-to-back race wins. So wait and see if Piscatello can beat that.
Toby sneak into the top 10.
On the track there through with no assist.
0.1 up on his time. He's flying through sector 2.
No assist, 2/10 up on his previous best through sector 1.
Toby has got no battery left though.
That would put him into 12th. He does really need to improve this. That's a
Toby's
nice
battery
smooth
is completely depleted. Oh, he's lost it in sector 2.
Oh, that could affect
just
no
gets
assist.
out of the way there.
That could affect no assist. He's coming through the chicane now just for the start of sector 3. No, it won't affect him there. Don't really see how he improved through sector 2. He didn't purple sector 2. Oh, he had to get the car slowed down very quickly there.
He must be going for a little warm-up lap and going full ham on this lap because he's still got his full battery.
I don't think no assist is going to improve much on his time. If he does, it's not going to improve his position, I don't think.
Right, here we go on board.
So he is pushing to the line. No assist.
Emmanuel.
Where's he going to end up? He's going to go. He goes 11th. He does improve 11th to 120.9. He improves his time by a second. Fair play, fair play.
On board Mr. Emmanuel as he's flying through the first sector.
Yep. Is it going to show me Aiden? Yeah, it's actually showed Aiden now, which is interesting. And Herman the German is out on track as well.
A bit wide there, Emmanuel. He's up on his... No, he's not. He's down on his time. He's 0.03 off his time. He'd go a bit wide.
He's going to be catching Aiden and Herman as they're on their outlap, so they've got to be careful of where they're going to be could be inadvertently blocking him. Just under 4 minutes to go in qualifying. I do apologise for yawning. I was up last night watching the Royal Rumble. Very tired.
Emmanuel is down his time again. I don't think he's going to improve.
He's just gone through Aiden.
Once he gets an absolute immense third sector, he will be sitting currently provisional P4.
As we'll go on board Herman as he's going to go through his flying lap. His one and only flying lap I think he's going to be able to get.
Oh! Emmanuel's down on the last corner.
Ooh, is that going to affect everybody else? So, nicely through turn 1 for Herman.
He's trying to get that car spin man before he gets disqualified.
These guys with no assists and through cockpit view, man, absolutely brilliant. Herman's one of the faster drivers through the last 2 races.
If we check on Frankie.
Herman, nice through there where we've lost 2 drivers already. Just for the start of sector 2, he sets a 27.2.
Oh, Frankie gets a bit squirrely.
Nice and tight start there through sector 2. Heading towards the chicane. He's just a 45.2 through sector 2.
Frankie's coming around the final corner now. Hits the apex very nicely, and the other one. Bobbing to the line.
And ERS are both flying through for Herman. He really
Frankie goes up to third. Frankie jumps to third.
Frankie's been doing quite well. Yeah, he's been quick. I'm very surprised with KT Joker.
Fabio Doro is 0.8 up on his time.
Herman can round the final corner now. He's got to get the hammer to the pedal to the floor here. Comes up to the line. Where's he going to end up? Herman crossed on. Herman goes through with a 118.844. 4/100ths off Piscatello. That is an absolute fantastic lap from Herman. Knocking Frankie off. I think Diego Lengua's gone up to 11th. And Aiden's improving his time. He's got a 1:20.2 to put himself in 10th place.
Oh, Fabio's come into a bit of traffic. He's 0.3 up on his time, but he came into a bit of traffic at the start of sector 2. At the old chicane.
Yeah, he's got Piscatello just ahead of him by the looks of it. He was on an out lap. I wonder if Piscatello spotted him. Just like
it could be helping. It could help Fabio here.
I don't think that he's affecting him.
As he goes round the penultimate corner. Now around the final corner. Hits the apex roar very nicely. And the other one. Full beans. I don't think he's going to improve. No, he's lost too much time behind the other cars, unfortunately. He lost a lot of time in sector 3 there, bless him.
Piscatello with one last chance. He's 4/10, so he's got to improve his time by 4/10. No, bit more, just over 4/10.
Switched over to Grazzi as Grazzi is improving his time.
Can Piscatello get another pole, or will it be his teammate who'll be leading? He's got to try and beat that. He's up 1/10 of a second, so that's a quarter of the job done as he purples his first sector. As Herman retires. Nice and quick through there. 2/10 up on his through sector 2. He needs another 2/10. He's got to find 2/10 in this final sector as he purple the second. 15 seconds left in qualifying.
Grazzi stays 9th. We're going to Aiden's invalidated. Diego's coming round. Diego goes up to 9th.
Coming around the final corners now is Piscatello. Qualifying is finished, so this will be his final chance. Can he do it? Can he improve in his time? Can he improve? Go pole. Oh, he does improve in his time, but he's 3/100ths of a second out. Oh, wow. It was quick, but not quick enough. So Darlow looks like he will be on pole. Grazzi's invalid, Aiden's invalid. It's down to Toby. Toby is the last guy on track who can set a time.
Let's stick with Toby then. See what he can do.
He's got to pull something magic out of his hat here.
Well, he's got to get 3 seconds from his best time. So
he's currently
0.6
up, which would put him about. Oh, but he's dropped it. He's not going to be improving his time. He will be starting 15th.
A few drivers have dropped it there as well, so we're going to have to watch out for that corner.
Well, there's 2 places they're dropping it just in the middle of sector 1 for the start of sector 2, and that good old chicane just before the DRS.
Yeah.
Who, to be fair, we both dropped it there. We were racing this track. So
yeah.
It is a no place for the rear end to go. Bye bye. Very unlucky there for Toby because he was online to potentially try and break into, well, get into 12th place ahead of ahead of his teammate. Well, it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. Very, very unlucky there. But well done, Darlow. We love it. And I'm sure Ollie will be cheering on his fellow Alfa Romeo drivers who are front of the grid.
But yeah, well done Darlow, well done Piscatello, and well done Herman, the front 3.
And Frankie, don't forget Frankie. We want to give a shout out to Katie Joker, who were one of the 2 Xboxes in the top 5. Actually, both Xboxes in the top 10. Considering how Grazzi in the first race of the season, Bahrain, he had an absolute nightmare of a race. He's come back and he's greatly improved on that. And Katie Joker, again, fantastic performance for our boys in the Xbox community.
But there is the standings. The Italian Stallions up front in Darlow and Piscatello.
Only one Brit on the grid, and that's, ironically, the Mercedes.
Of course. But look at that one. About a second separates top 6.
I mean, 5/100ths of a second. How gutting must that be for Piscatello? Because he was flying on that lap.
He was flying, yeah.
But Darlow,
I think someone needs to check that Alpha engine. I think.
Well, Ollie, there's got to be some secrets there. You love it. What's happening there? Why are these Alphas so fast?
I think we need to call Inspector Seb to have a look at their engines because you know, Inspector Seb's pretty good on the case for that sort of stuff.
Well, no, he's not. He doesn't touch, whereas Max does. So we're just waiting for the plays. There is they don't really do they. I can't remember if they do this for the formation lap. I'm very stupid. I'll be back in a second.
We've got 3 seconds to go. We're waiting for the formation lap. Hopefully the lights turn green for us so we can see when it goes. No it didn't, but we are on the formation lap. They are predicting a possible 2-stopper. I will quickly go through the tyres. We have a very, very wide spread of tyres. We have the top 7 on the mediums. We have 0 on the softs. Then we have the next 3 on the mediums. Then we have the next 2 on the softs. Then we have the mediums, softs, mediums. Only one person we're hard on, and that is Chris Sniper. So I will run through that.
Typical. It's another Chris who's doing hard on strategy.
Yeah. Yeah. So just to clarify, that's Chris on the hards. We've got captain teams. We've got Mr. Critco, JQF, Aiden, Grazie, Diego on the mediums. Then we've got Fabio, Mr. Emmanuel, KT, Frankie, Herman the German, Piscator and Darlow all on the mediums. And a couple of soft boys in 0, Crashy and no assists. So
and
very,
Toby.
And Toby, sorry, yeah. Very wide selection of tyre strategies there.
Very interesting.
So you're expecting the likes of 0, Crashy, no assists, and JQF to get very good starts and heat the tyres.
Or
but you also
are they
expecting
anticipating an early safety car?
And then going
to
to hards.
And then they've got time to get through the rest of the race.
Yeah, whereas Chris, 1 second, can I have a cough? Oh, sorry, I will try and avoid my coughing, but I have got a very bad cold at the minute. But yeah, Chris could be going. It could be interesting with his strategy. We don't want that. We don't want the gap, do we? We want the telemetry on. Yeah, Chris could be very interesting if there is a safety car, if he goes into the pits or not.
I don't know what on earth has happened to Mr. JQF, but he's managed to bottle that.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Wonder if he's a Spurs fan.
And we got 3, 4, 5 lights, and let's go racing. The lights are off. Okay.
That was very weird.
Maybe the lights were off on our screen.
Well, Darlow's got a very poor start. Piscatello is taking the lead, but Darlow looks like no. Piscatello into the first corner takes the lead of the race.
There's been a crash. There's been a huge crash.
Oh, no assist is out of the race, and immediately we are going to have. Oh, it's virtual at the moment. Just a virtual safety car.
There's at least
nope,
4 or 5 cars. There's at least 4 or 5 cars. I think might be getting the pit, so this could be restarted.
I don't know how it works actually with this.
It's 5 cars, I believe.
Oh, so they're similar to our lead then. Let's have a look. Well, Grazie looks like Grazie's going off. It looks like he's got some damage. Diego doesn't like he's got any wing damage. Can't really tell.
Grazie's got serious damage.
Aiden's got no wing. Chris Cypress got no wing. Toby's got no wing. So there's
Yeah,
three drivers without a wing.
1, 2. So there's Aiden, Toby, and Chris. No wings. We'll try and get a view on the others.
JQF doesn't like
I
he's
think
got damage.
Grazzi's definitely got damage, and I think it could be Zypod because he is moving very gingerly.
Well, that's ruined Chris's entire strategy.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. Like with that, obviously it couldn't have helped being caught in the commotion.
Well, Crashy and Zero have pitted, so they're pitting early. We've got another.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5
5.
in the pits. So I think this could be at 6 in the pits. This could be a possible restart.
Yeah, but some of them are changing the tyres. Others are changing the wing, so that's the issue. Well, I don't know how it's going to work. JQF, though, has managed to capitalise greatly, getting to 8th, but he's Mr. Crypto into 7th.
Yeah, we will. I will go quickly go and. So the biggest gainer really is Mr. Crypto up 9 and Captain Teens up 9. The biggest loss really is Grazzi and Diego, who have gone down 5 and 7 respectively.
Well, no, Assist he started 13th, and now he's out. So
yeah, I think that's currently racing. So there's the position changes currently of what's happened and what's gone on. We'll quickly go to see what the tyre changes are, so we can. So the people that have stopped at the bottom.
Well, they reckon it's going to be a 2 or 3 stop strategy, a 1 or 2 stop strategy for the guys who haven't pitted.
Yeah, AWS says medium to hards or medium hards. So from 11th downwards, we've got Zero on the mediums now. We've got Chris on the mediums. Not Chris, sorry, Crash on the mediums. Aiden and Diego have got hard ones. Chris has got the mediums, so that's definitely ruined his strategy. And Toby and Grazzi are both with hard ons. So a very interesting race is about to ensue, I think. As we look at the front of the grid as everyone's trying to warm up them tyres.
Safety car probably in the slap, as everyone has caught the safety car. The safety car is in this lap.
Yeah, let's see how this restart goes. I'll go on board Darlow and see how the restart goes behind his teammate, Mr. Piscatella. Oh, yeah, Piscatella, all I think about is Orange is the New Black.
I've never watched it.
Watched it, I binged it, to be fair. Well, so, I do love how these guys can do this with cars. Like, I know quite a few of them probably have steering wheels, but when you try and control, when you try it and control it, it just doesn't work.
So Ollie, take some notes and pass them on to Brandon for the Alfa Romeo team notes of how to do a safety car restart. Always helpful. That's how these guys do it. And Piscadell has just gone straight out of the corner, leaving Darlow absolutely.
Yeah, I will apologise again for my voice. I am suffering with a sore throat in a minute.
Looks like Katie Joker's having to defend.
Ooh,
As Fabio
he's got a bit
Doro's
wide
taking
there.
Captain Tinas there into turn 1. Very, very nice in there. Who's then under pressure immediately from Zero as he goes wide. And Zero's not into the top 10. Captain Tinas very, very poor on the restart there. Tyres not fully warmed up. Struggling for grip at the restart.
Katie Joker is defending for his life. He's
Chris looking to
now
take
got
on
a little.
Diego,
He's now got a little bit of a gap in front of Emmanuel.
He's got the better tyre at this restart. Oh, there's been a spin and a crash! Oh, dearie me, we've had Captain Tinas has dropped it in the start of sector 2. That's got to be is that going to be another safety car? It's not. So that's quite surprising. Poor Grazzi though, he collided with him. He's got a damaged wing, I think. He's going to have to pit.
As Chris drops 2 places.
He's struggling as well.
Must have side pod then. I did say that he did get hit by the side.
He's having to defend from both Red Bulls. And I think he's lagging a bit as well. Poor Gratzman, he seems to get no luck. Oh! And then we've just seen Aiden spin. Potentially do damage to his wing there. Oh, look, we got a 3-way move there. JQF looking to make a move. And Zero's just gone down the outside of JQF. And JQF comes back at him to retake the 9th place. Out of nowhere that came from. Zero seems to be having a bit of an issue. He's dropped back a bit.
Yeah.
Piscatella has just pulled up just out the 1 second from his teammate.
As Mr. Emmanuel is slowly slipping away at that gap, he's got a good gap behind him, so he don't need to really use his battery for defending.
Gone off there. Grazzi's gone off. He didn't have any damage, surprisingly. It's like he's coming a more potentially unsafe. There's Aiden comes around.
I think he's just buying his time, keeping his tyres a little bit alright at the minute. Darlow gets the first
with a 3-second penalty. Multiple warnings very, very early. That's not going to help him. And the Red Bulls battling each other for a 12th place with Diego Lengua right behind them. As Zero takes JQF and them two are fighting each other now tooth and nail for this 9th place. Zero ahead and looking to try and get past the 2 Hasses. Get behind his teammate.
Piscatella is the fastest lap and now a 1.4 second gap. Whereas Herman's trying to close that gap to Darlow as well. He's pulled away from that DRS possible what's the word?
DRS is not in line, not ready yet to be the next lap.
It will be yellow flag sector 1.
Hits.
We've got Chris, I think, spun again. It is Chris that spun again.
Struggling with tyres at the moment. Katie Joker is closing the gap on Frankie. Well, it looked like he was. And
Chris has got issues. I think he's definitely got. He's either got rear wing or he's got some damage to that car. He is struggling to keep it on the black stuff. He's really struggling, bless him. Got caught up in the commotion in the first lap, and I think his car is suffering. As we go to 0.
The DRS is enabled.
Yellow flag sector 2.
Aiden.
That is Aiden, who again got caught up in the first corner, first lap incidents. As 0 is now right on the back of Fabio. As Piscatella keeps sipping away at that fastest lap, keeps smashing it each lap. He's now 1.6 ahead of his teammate.
Technically 4.6.
Well, yeah, with the 3-second penalty, yeah.
I'm keeping an eye on Emmanuel chasing Katie Joker. Katie Joker just keeping him at arm's length at the moment, even with the DRS. But we see 0 is on the back of Fabio Dore for 9th place, so we'll switch to the other Ferrari. Ironically,
yeah, I'm on 0 at the minute.
A lot.
I am on 0 at the minute, and he's trying to find a gap.
He's going to wait to the DRS. Oh, no, he's not. He's going down the inside.
What a move. What a move that is by Zero. Fair play Fabio Doro for...
He's an incredibly aggressive driver.
He is.
But he does it smoothly, though.
Yeah, he reminds me of Danny Ricciardo.
No, Ricciardo outbrakes, whereas like it's kind of like the smoothness of Button, because Button was a very smooth driver, and the aggression of Max.
He's just a smooth operator. as Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Emmanuel moves up into 5th place. He finally gets past KT.
I think he got him in the DRS.
I think he did.
Nope, going the wrong
He's
way.
going down the start-finish straight now. Oh, beautiful exit there. He's now got to try and claw a 3.2 second gap. As Chris, fair play, Chris, setting the fastest lap. He must. I don't know.
Tyre temps just hadn't warmed up.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't have damage. Maybe my co-commentator is right with just the tyres. And yeah,
I get it right every now and then.
KT's not letting Mr. Agnew leave his sight though. He isn't.
He's coming to come back at him, isn't he?
He is.
He's going to try and dive around the outside into the chicane.
Not yet. He should wait for the DRS. That's a beautiful exit there by Emmanuel. He got such a good grip on that exit, even just touching the apex.
Could be a dull move here with the Ferraris involved. As Zero, he's going to go to the right-hand side with the DRS. And now Katie Joker's going to have a bit of a problem as Zero takes 7th place from Mr. Creco. And looks to pull ahead, but Katie Joker has got ahead of Emmanuel into T4, turn 4? Or turn 3? And now, it's just going to be interesting. What are the Ferraris going to do? Is Emmanuel going to let Zero through? Because Zero is probably the
Diego,
faster.
what a move. What a move, Diego. Oh, both of them go wide, though, going into the first corner. Is that a legal overtake? No, it wasn't a legal overtake. Okay. As Toby and Diego are fighting for this 12th place. Very good fighting. Fair.
Emmanuel, he's playing the team game there. He's let Zero through. Very well played there. Ferrari are working together and he's letting the faster driver go through, although Zero doesn't have much battery to chase Katie Joker, who has got over half his battery left. So that could be an interesting move. Zero's going to have to try and stay on him as well as charging that battery. As Aiden gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings, so that affects our last place driver. 10 laps in, Zero with the one less lap because he had to stop under the safety car. But he is on the mediums. All the guys on hards are lower in the pack, except for Crash Hughes and Softs. So far, the mediums are dominating this race, as we would expect they would at this point. But when they all stop, the hard should then come into play, as Chris gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. This is the main battle, though. The battle for 5th place is Zero's push up the leaderboard. He's using his ERS through the corners, but he's not able to. He's got to take a lap or two just to charge it up, and then go on the attack. Indeed. He's pulled 1.7 seconds ahead of his teammates, so it's a very good move there from Emmanuel to let him through. Once we've got a yellow flag through the sector 3, that'll also Aiden as he gets lapped by the Alfa Romeos. And you can see everyone starting to go through him. Herman, it looks like he's lapping him as well now. Herman with a 3.4 second advantage over Frankie, who in turn has a just under 3 second advantage over Katie Joker, and this battle for 5th place between him and Zero. Oh, Zero's lost it coming out of the final corner.
I was just about to say you.
Yeah, he lost lost a little bit there, and he's dropped back down to 9th place. He's going to be very frustrated there as JQF come up the main straight. Oh, that's going to be very different there. We'll see if Zero can recover there. That might require another pit stop, potentially for the hard tyres. Just depends how beat up his tyres are from that spin.
As Mr. Critco is looking to chase down Mr. Emmanuel.
For that 6th place. And Katie Joker's going to be breathing such a sigh of relief.
He is. There was a good battle going on between the Ferraris and Katie Joker. He's going to be looking back in his little wing mirror thinking, whoa, I've got a gap now. That's as Chris is gaining on JQF. We'll go on to that in a minute. We just want to see. There's a yellow flag.
Oh, Darl's out! Oh, he's dropped it. Oh, he's dropped it in a very awkward
Safety car,
there.
full course safety car, full course safety car. Is there going to be pits?
Oh, yes. Piscatello has dived straight into the pits there. And Herman is diving into the pits as well. Is Frankie. Frankie does that as well as Katie Joker. Yes, he is. Oh, no! But Aiden's pulled in ahead of him. Oh.
Mr. Critico's got a drive through for speed of the safety car.
Yeah, but Katie Joker's teammate could have cost him dearly here because they're going to be double stacking. Oh, that is so unlucky. That's going to push Katie. He was driving so well. As Emmanuel takes the lead, he's not pitting. Katie Joker's going to be absolutely fuming at that because he was driving so well.
He was.
His teammate is...
As Mr. Emmanuel has got into 1st place.
Yes, him and Zero are the only two not to pit. So if them two pit, that will actually put Katie Joker into 4th place. So actually, he may not have lost any time.
Chris has pitted again for his 2nd stop, and Crashy's gone and done 2 stoppers so far.
He might have got away with it effectively. Diego and
No,
Kelby.
only one person hasn't pitted, Gilly, and that's Mr. Emmanuel.
Yeah, but Zero's going to have to pit. He's on 10 lap old medium tyres.
Yeah, just to go on to the tyres and see the tyres. Mr. Emmanuel is on 11 lap mediums, so this could be for serving. He could go another couple of laps and probably switch to the softs, possibly, depending on how he can manage these tyres.
Yeah, but how long though? That's the thing. Because these tyres, Piscatello's going to have him straight away because he's that quick.
Yeah, but that is the current tyre situation.
Oh man, Katie Joker probably would be fuming, but he might have got away with his teammates. His teammate obviously went for the pits, but his teammate's got the softs. Aiden has gone to the soft tyres, but this game needs to allow the lap cars to overtake. They really need to do that. It's something that they should do for F1 23.
Yeah, hopefully they'll actually that in, because it wouldn't. As Emmanuel pits, that's probably the smartest move. That's probably a smart move.
Zero is not doing that. But that will push Emmanuel quite far down the order, though. I'm surprised he didn't pit straight away when he could have. That's going to drop him very far down. But that puts Katie, Joker, and Frankie into net 3 and 4 because Zero will have to pit again. If he can manage to get another 16 laps, we'll say probably about another 13 race laps out of these medium tyres in a one-stop strategy and maintain the pace he's been going. That's going to be very impressive.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think he's got to get past probably the 2 fastest drivers on the grid in Piscatello and Herman. Now that obviously Darlow, unfortunately, you let me down here, boy. Snad hears about this, we won't be very happy either. We're just waiting on Crashy to catch safety car. So I don't think the safety car is going to be in this lap. I think he'll be in next lap. So lap 14, safety car will come in.
We'll go on board Mr. Herman is German on the restart, just so we can see. We do know Piscatella is very, very, I would say, unpredictable on his restarts. He either waits for a little bit, then goes, or he just goes. So
keeps him guessing.
We do know he is. Yeah, he does. We do know he is very, very good under the restarts.
I'll probably say he's the favourite for the title at this moment in time because he's not really. I don't think he's actually made a mistake in the previous 2 races. He's won both of them.
Commentator's curse there. Commentator's curse there.
Possibly. Oh, safety car is in this lap. Ooh, late call.
I think that confused a few of them. Is Herman German's fuel light is flashing, so's Scatella, so sorry, I don't know if that's a glitch because they're all.
Yeah.
I don't know what the little spanner thing means next to it. I'll have to try and find out for the next race. Unless that means they've got damage. He's
holding them. Oh, Herman's trying to force.
Oh my god.
Oh,
there's like
absolutely brilliantly played there by Pescatello.
There's a free car. There's 3 cars.
Oh no, that's not. Oh dearie me, what has happened there?
I don't know, but
Herman's dropped down. Zero's in the 2nd place. Frankie and Katie Joker in 3rd and 4th. Diego's pushing up the leaderboard. This restart is absolute chaos.
Yeah, Aiden.
Herman! Is that Herman going off? No, he isn't. Oh, that's Katie Joker going off. And Diego Lengua has gone off. He has crashed.
So Aiden is obviously at the back of the grid, but because obviously where his car was, he was trying to move out of the way, but he was sort of in the way, even though he was trying to move out of the way, and caused a few cars to sort of squirrel.
Oh, but he's crashed. Has crashed. Katie Joker, great start, restart though. Piscatello absolutely did Herman on the restart. He knew what Herman was going to do. Herman tried to get alongside him, expected him to go. Piscatello waited. Herman had to slow down, and then, as we see, Fabio Doro trying to go around the outside on Frankie. And it starts at 3. He does it. He gets the move done. Elbows out there. Fantastic move for the Haas driver on the AlphaTauri.
Yeah, so I think Aiden might be in a little bit of trouble with the stewards, possibly, because, I mean, he did try and get out of the way, like, fair play to him, he did try and get out of the way, but it's not his fault, it's the way the game is. He did try and get out of the way, but there was obviously cars trying to jostle for the restart as well that were in front of him, that were battling for the lead. So, and he had literally a car to his left and a car to his right, and he couldn't really go anywhere.
Emmanuel Pitts. Looks like he's had wing damage, and Mr. Pitts as well. It hasn't changed from it hasn't changed Emmanuel's wing.
No.
It hasn't. He's still got that end plate damage is not there.
As Toby, there's a battle here for 6th place between Toby, Chris, and KT, and you can even probably put Grazie and Crash into that. There's a nice little train forming here. As Piscatello is now 4.5 seconds ahead of the guy in 2nd place.
Zero, who will be pitting again, I believe. Well, we're going to keep an eye on this battle at the moment, but Fabio Doro and Frankie, they're going to have to try that. As Crash gets a 3-second penalty from up ones, Toby has got past Chris. Chris probably went very deep there, and here comes Katie Joker looking to go round the outside. Doesn't do it. Where Fabio Doro got past Frankie, he's having to pick his spot, but it looks like Chris is lagging all over the place. And DRS has now been enabled as Piscatello crosses the line. Oh, and Grazie goes spinning out there, almost taking Crashy with him. As Herman pits, he's getting a wing change. And he's going to the medium tyre. So that's not going to help him. There's Katie Joker now.
I'm on this battle.
On his team. Oh, not on his teammate. On Chris.
He don't have DRS.
It's been a name.
Not yet.
Oh yeah, the detection. No, it's been a name. It's just the detection zone. It's a double, isn't it, in Australia?
It is a double, yeah. So it's. I always forget that about Australia because it's a double, which is I think stupid.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things. Isn't it? Fabio Doro is looking to try and break into that 1 second gap for the DRS on Zero.
Just because Piscatello has just left him. He's now 5.2 ahead. He's seriously quick.
He's just fucked off.
Seriously quick. But with great power comes great responsibility. There's a yellow flag in Sector 1.
And that is Creek Coat on Emmanuel. I think Emmanuel span.
No, I think it was... Oh, yeah, Emmanuel. Yeah, I forgot his name was so alright then. Mind bomb flank.
Katie Joker's just backed off Chris a little bit. as Chris is coming on the back of Toby. So this battle for sixth place is now coming a battle for fifth place. And a poor exit there from Toby is allowing Chris. Chris is going to get the move. He goes side by side down the main straight with DRS, and he has got the move done into fifth place.
Oh, he messed up the first corner though.
And that's allowed Katie Joker to get on the yacht. Got past Toby, but he can't make it past Chris. Chris has got away with that one.
Good awareness there from Toby as well for not completely just getting it into Chris there. So.
Absolutely. As I can see on the time machines, Fabio Doro is within half a second of zero in a battle for second place.
Grazzi and JQF are battling. Let's go to this battle. Oh no, Grazzi just turned onto Grazzi spinning. Oh no.
It looks like Fabio Doro is...
Grazzi's trying to find a safe place to come back on. There we go.
Fabio Doro with the DRS in sector 3. Not enough.
Let's go back to this battle with Katie Joker.
Looks like Diego Lingua has put something in for the stewards to review. Fabio a bit... Can he get it down? Katie Joker's off the session. Oh no! No.
Oh, that's not good. That's
Katie,
not good.
No, mate. Come on, get your ghost back. Well, we're
going to Fabio Doro. Oh, Fabio Doro. Oh, lag.
I don't know if that was lag or what, but that's enabled Frank to get in on the app here now.
So it's either lag or a twitch.
Well, if it was a twitch, he's managed to save it perfectly there.
I was going to say, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, this the battery power for Fabio Doro is incredibly low. These guys are not looking to save their battery power. If you look at Zero, he's got 44%, and Piscatello, man, he doesn't need, just chilling.
Yeah, to be fair, he's 7.5 seconds. Again, we'll reiterate.
Yellow flag in sector 1. That looks like Aiden again.
And no assists. Full Cockpit International League. I like to say the drivers have got great respect for each other. They do, if they can, give each other room. They are, to be fair, some of them are.
Oh, the three-way battling with the Red Bulls. Sorry, I do apologise. The KT Joker's ghost.
Zero pits.
In a battle for the Red Bulls.
No, don't apologise. But yeah, that is how this league is run, and it's saying the drivers give each other the utmost respect when they can. They are all really competitive. There's a yellow flag in sector 3.
That is JQF. I think
want anything
he's let
else.
him and the German through.
Anything else in the F1 league is as Fabio Doro is making a move here on Frankie. Oh, they are battling. They've gone wheel to wheel.
Frankie wants his position back. Frankie said a bit more battery to try and come back.
Don't want anything else from an F1 league.
And it looks like Fabio Doro's teammate has had a bit of an issue. And there's been another incident with Aiden. He's really struggling today. He can't. I don't think the setup is right for him. He doesn't have the grip on his tyres. Or was that Grazzi? That might... Yeah, that was actually Grazzi. Do apologise, Aiden, there. It's battle for the third second.
I think Aiden's just been unlucky this race. So onwards, keep your head up. Onwards to the next race. He's got another yellow flag in sector 3.
That looks like Mr. Critco.
It does
and
indeed.
Oh, it looks like Emmanuel's collided with him. And Piscatello's out the race!
What did I say to about commentator's curse?
Oh no, I know what's happened there.
Is he caught the crash?
Yeah, he's caught Mr. Critco as we have a full course safety car.
As Fabio Doro and Frankie and Chris move up into the podium positions.
Oh my days.
Oh, wow. Hopefully, we'll find out what happened there and we'll let you know next week.
I know exactly what's happened. Critco's lost it, and as Piscatello's come round the corner, he's had nowhere to go. Bang, straight into him. As we see the Red Bulls double stacking. A wing change for Chris. As Toby gets out nicely. And we see JQF coming in. And he's gone. Oh, Katie Joker's Ghost is currently sat in 4th place. What are the I've probably missed the rules with the Ghosts. Do the Ghost cars get the points?
I'm not too sure on that one, to be fair. I think they try and get back with it if they can.
It's the downside with international leagues. The internet connections are not always the best throughout the lobby.
No, but
and of course, with the EA service being utter wank.
And yeah, the EA service doesn't help situations at all. I
can't. I wish I could read Italian, but Piscatello does not look happy.
I will try and get a translate for that. Give me 1 second.
Oh wait, no, that's Katie Joker with Piscatello. Oh, what is going on? Oh no, Katie Joker's asking Piscatello for an invite.
I will just double check that because I've got a translator on my phone.
I think I can read Invitami and then something like that. That's Chris Pitts.
Yeah, can you invite me? He fell, which obviously is a bit of a. The translation's not the best. I say it's.
Piscatello's responded, but I don't know what it means.
Piscatello has responded. Shit, I don't have you as a friend.
Well, Piscatello, you better get on that.
Who wants an invite? I'll try and see if I
Joker.
can do it.
Or Katie Joker, Xbox.
Katie Joker, that's what I mean. Is Katie Joker Xbox?
Yeah, he is.
Right, give me a second then. I will try and get him an invite. So bear with me for the stream. I do apologise.
Oh, he's back in. He's back in. He's back in.
He's back in. Okay.
Yeah, and he's taking control of his car in 4th place. He's going to be very happy when he finds out where he is. Actually, he's in 3rd. Sorry. He's going to be very happy when he finds out where he is. That's so we can add Katie Joker, and then you can just join him.
Yeah, that'll be a very smart idea.
Be a lot easier when I'm in Australia in a few weeks.
Safety car should be in this lap.
No, because it is. Oh, but
it is.
No, Katie Joker's lost his wing.
Sorry, Piscatello, you can blame Mr. Gill for your incident because commentator's curse.
Something's happened to Katie Joker because he's just crashed out.
Oh no.
Oh mate, what has happened there? It's just no. That is so unlucky. Unbelievable.
As we're back racing again, as we're watching Frankie try and chase down Fabio Doro, we have got 7 laps to go.
Frankie went off the track there. He lost grip, and that's allowed Zero to come absolutely bombing
Zero's
on the left-hand side. And Herman the German is trying to do that as well. The door has been shut. But Frankie's gone off as well, and he spun it. Oh my days, what is going on? Katie Joker is back on track, and he's into the pits to get a new wing.
Yeah, Frankie couldn't slow his car down for that corner. His car just would not slow down.
Man. This is chaos. Absolute chaos.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Too much of that last night. Frankie, yellow flags with him. He doesn't look like he's lost any damage, which is good for him.
Is Chris... sorry, I keep calling him Chrissy because it just looks like it. Sorry, I do apologise.
It's Christ Sniper.
No, Crashy. I keep seeing it. Keep seeing it as Chris because my eyes are just... As Chris Sniper moves up into 5th, right behind Crashy now.
That's going to confuse you even more, isn't it?
It is indeed. I do apologise.
Sat in 7th place, getting chased by JQF, who's had a decent... Oh, I would say this is his debut. But we're not going to class Bahrain as his debut because that was just an absolute clusterfuck and a half. Chris now... Aiden's left the session. Oh, Crashy's gone off, and that's allowed Chris Sniper, who's got a very good exit out of turn 2.
Great exit.
And he has got into 4th place.
Crashy needs to be careful because he's got 2 free cars behind him now that are going to look into.
He's got penalty though, so his best move is to let his teammate through.
Yellow flag
sector 1. That is JQF. Who looks like he doesn't have a wing.
A Zero moves into the lead.
Oh, we do apologise for that. Zero's taken the lead.
As Frankie, I will go on to that. As there's a freeway battle here. This could still be anyone's out of Zero's, Fabio and Herman. And they're on... Fabio is on the harder compound tyre. I won't go onto the tyres now and just show you them.
Oh, Zero's on 4 lap hole medium tyres. Herman's on 7 lap hole medium tyres.
Whereas Fabio is on 11 lap hard, so them hards will be in the prime about now, but them mediums will be coming into their prime in the next lap or 2.
Herman's tyre should be in his prime, and he should be able, as DRS has been enabled.
DRS has been enabled. Yellow flag sector 3. The biggest gainer is Chris Sniper, who has gone up 13. Crashy's gone up 7, and Toby has gone up 9. But everybody that started sort of mid and bottom of the thing has gone up places.
Penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I do apologise for cutting across again there.
The only person that's really kept the position is Herman the German. Like everyone else that started quite high up has either crashed out or been involved in some accident. So this is one for the ages, this race.
Herman has the best battery left. So I want to say Chris is slowly caught up to this battle here. Now it could be a 4-way battle for the lead. Although Zero has just broken Fabio Doro's 1 second there. So that could mean Fabio does not have DRS, and that will leave him in the clutches of Herman the German.
Aiden said it was too hard to finish with the damage made in the first lap. So I was right with Aiden. He did suffer damage in the first lap.
Herman now, as Herman comes up behind, now he's got to get a very good exit out of there. It looked like Fabio Doro went too deep into the penultimate corner. And he's gone too deep again into out of the final corner. Herman now with DRS will go on board with him now as he pulls to the right hand side and he gets the move done into turn 1. Herman is into 2nd place. Oh, he was a bit slow coming out of the corner there. And that's allowed Fabio Doro to come back, but the DRS will be helping him down into turn 3. And it does...
The power of the double DRS there, even if you make a mistake, you still get the advantage, which is crazy.
4 laps to go. Can Herman potentially try and make a push for the win? I think with the tyre difference, I don't think it will, but it's going to be interesting now. Is Chris Sniper going to be able to get past Fabio Doro and get onto the podium?
But he has got that penalty though, that is the only issue.
But he's got the faster tyre.
He does, but with that
it looks like Doro's tyres are starting to wean a bit.
As Mr. Emmanuel is...
Even with the DRS, Chris has gone down the inside, and he's actually got the move done.
Mr. Emmanuel is in the DRS. Detection. Timing.
Herman's taken out 0.2 of a second on Zero. Fabio Doro is half a second behind Chris Sniper going down the main straight. Even with DRS, it's not really too much of a help to break that. Even with the double DRS, Herman is now less than a second behind. He would not have been affected by the DRS at the start of the lap, but he now will be in DRS.
Oh, Emmanuel goes deep.
Fabio Doro's lost the place. Crashy gets a 3-second penalty. Crashy is into 4th place as Fabio Doro lost a couple of places. Lost the place there.
Herman the German is half a second away from taking the lead of this race. I'll go on board him now and see if he can...
Ooh, this could be an interesting tactical battle here because Zero saved his batteries. J. Crafts is the fast lap of the race at 121.5, so he will get that extra point. Yeah, Katie joke, man. The most... That's so unlucky for him.
Yeah.
I do not know what happened to him.
Herman is just got something in this car. He is hungry for this win. He could get there, you know. It might not be this lap.
He knows the importance of breaking that duck.
As
Frankie and Mr. Critcar, the the Hasses are out of the race, and we have a full course safety car. Oh,
wow.
Oh my days. The leaders will be fuming at that. But KT Joker will get points.
That is crazy.
But
where else but Australia? Where else but Australia?
They went out at different parts of the lap.
That's what I mean. That's the crazy part. It's not as if they collided with each other.
I thought it was the Haas. I do apologise, Fabio. I keep mixing you two up. But this will be a one-lap safety car.
It will be, yeah. It has to be.
So Zero has probably just been given a reprieve, although
the fact is, though, Fabio Doro, if he can stay within the time, he could get onto the podium because of penalties.
Chris Sniper will be very, very disappointed in that safety car.
So will Crashy, to be fair.
I mean, 3 seconds. He's got to really try and cling to the leaders, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gained 14 places in this race. He's had even with the 3 seconds, he had a bright grid.
Considering he got caught. Considering he got caught in the first
crap at the start.
The first, yeah, the shit that happened, which
Herman is trying to do his tactics like he did last time. Question is Zero going to fall for it? Zero's backing up very, very early, which is interesting. Because Piscatello didn't go till the very last second.
Different drivers, different strategies, different restarts.
He's gone.
It's all legal. He's not yet. He hasn't.
He has.
No, he hasn't.
Ooh, he slowed it down again. It looked like he'd gone there.
And he's gone now.
Oh, he's caught Herman napping again. Herman is not good off these restarts.
And Chris Sniper could
kind
of make around this.
No. Chris now with a 3-second penalty for more warnings. Yellow flag in sector 3. Oh, that is KT Joker. Disappointing there. Come on, Katie. Get you finishing, mate. Come on, man.
That
2 more laps, mate.
Pretty much cost Chris it has, to be fair. It's cost him a chance of trying to get that final podium spot.
Fabio Doro with a 3-second penalty. Maybe not now with Fabio getting a 3-second penalty. That puts the gap now into 3 seconds of penalties. Ooh, this is still on.
Toby could suddenly sneak into the penalty spot.
Herman is trying to use his battery now to get ahead of 0. 0 is trying to save his battery. He's definitely trying to save it for the final lap. Herman is trying to push him as much as he can. Both using the ERS. They need to save it, but Herman's got to really save it. He's got to try and do it down the main straight, I would say.
The thing is, Zero's got to do it to defend. This is why I love this sort of tactic. Zero's got to use it to defend, but push, where Herman's got to do the same, really. Even though he should, possibly might know that they've got penalties behind him.
Yeah, but they don't care. They want the win. I think Zero got a much better drive out the final corner there.
Zero did.
Giving him the advantage. Fabio Doro
got past Crashy.
And I think Zero's going to be winning this race now.
Oh, commentator's curse. Commentator's curse.
You got to look at sort of, if any place he had to get the move done, it had to be in the first corner. It's the only way I think he could have got the place done.
Yeah, but commentator's curse. Zero could lock up, do anything. Debris, punches.
The way he's been driving this race, I do not think so.
As Emmanuel is looking to push Toby to get into 6th place. As Herman's only got a little bit of battery usage left of this battery. He is trying his absolute damnedest. He knows one mistake from Zero. He will win this race.
Yellow flag is set to one. That's KT Joker again. Come on, KT, mate. You're in the last lap. Get these points. You deserve more in this race.
Herman is so close. He can almost taste the victory, but I think Zero
It's going
is
to be
going to win.
snatched away from him. Again, he's going to finish the bridesmaid as he watched another Ferrari power car take the win. It's been an incredible race. Zero from back to front. He wins in Australia. Absolute fantastic race there as DRS gets enabled. Herman the German coming home in second. Chris in third currently. But
No, it's Emmanuel
has got onto the podium. Oh, due to the penalties, Emmanuel, it is a double podium for the Ferraris out of nowhere. That
Well
come.
done,
We did
Emmanuel.
not expect that.
I said he was getting close. I said he was getting close.
Fabio Duro comes across the line to finish 8th, and there is Katie Joker. Probably he's had the most unluckiest race. He got the game disconnected him. He came back in 4th place, and then for some reason he lost his wing, and then it just ghosted him into the barrier. He managed to recover, and he's going to come home, get a couple of points, deserve so much more.
Yeah, absolutely.
A double podium from the Ferraris out of nowhere.
And we'll see you in 5 days. 5 days we're in Imola in 5 days' time.
Ooh, that's going to be a fun race. I hope it rains.
Which, yeah, Imola in 5 days' time. So, we have been watching the Cockpit Real Racing. And we'll just go through the standings. There we are. We have Zero, Herman, and Mr. Emmanuel, who, because of Chris's 6 seconds worth of penalties, Emmanuel sneaks onto the 3rd spot on the podium. Double Ferrari podium. 9 DNFs. There's going to be a few stupid inquiries.
Oh, 100%. I mean, look at the stops in there as well, man. Crashy with a 5-stopper. A 4-stop, sorry.
We will, if we remember, try and go through some of them if we can understand it, obviously, and see for next week. But thank you very much, and we'll see you next week in Imola.
Oh, I know what. Oh, that might be why. Emmanuel, you know when he went to the pits, I said he didn't change his wing. He got a drive-through, and we missed that. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
That'd be why.
Ah, right. But anyway, we'll see you next in 5 days' time. I think it's 5 days' time, isn't it? Yeah, 5 days'
it'll be
time.
on Friday.
In Imola. Peace
Ta-ra!
out.